We have deployed our prototype on a Netlify app, so anyone can search for the EV charging optimal location finder and they can see our prototype. Here is the homepage of our prototype. Now let's begin with the demonstration. Right now we have included two cities, one is New Delhi and second is Seattle. So here you can see the geodesic boundary for the New Delhi city. The red symbol depicts the current electric charging station in that region. Now we'll see regarding the Seattle. Now in order to know the accuracy, by using the street view, we can know the accuracy of our data. Here you can see the electric charging station and the red symbol coincides with it. Now right now the prototype is for the city planning commission, so they have to write the number of charging station they want to install in the Seattle city. So for example, if they want to install 50 electric charging station, so they have to write the number. Here you can see the output which is given by our prototype. Here you can see that this region doesn't consist of more number of charging station, so our prototype has shown that we have to include in such type of region. We'll also see regarding the New Delhi. So like if you want to install 100 in New Delhi, so here you can see the output which is given by a prototype. We have also included the statistics. We have also included the data statistic part of the parameter which we have included in building our prototype. The first is the electric charging station in various neighborhood. The second parameter which we have included is average age of people living in neighborhood. The third parameter which we have included is average household income. So right now we have included just 3, but in the future we will make this prototype more complex. Thank you.
So my name is Habib. Basically, I'm working in Modi Hyundai Thane branch, which is a Hyundai dealership. My designation here is a team manager for the premium segment. So basically, as of now, I can say that proudly that I'm the only person who sells Kona in here. Currently, Tata is the leading electronic EV car supplier available in India. Considering Hyundai as a part of electronic vehicle, is a good thing. But initially, what Hyundai did was just to tell our customers that whatever you demand, we have it available with us. Currently, the car Kona Electric is a CKD product. It is not manufactured in India. Okay, it is only assembled in India and distributed in India. So people now coming back to the main point where the major contributor into the market is Tata as of now. Okay, where Hyundai is also, I mean, maybe in future there is a car called Ionic. It may get launched, which would be manufactured in India, and price deviation will be there. So let's begin with the step one, okay, which is the EV policy of Maharashtra government. I'm not going to talk about Delhi, Bangalore, or other states so far, as we are focusing. I'm living in Maharashtra. I have known the policy a bit here and there, so I have some charts, some things available with me. Initially, as somebody said now that government is doing their part, initiating and encouraging people to install chargers. So basically, what they were offering, I would like to define that to you guys. Just give me a moment. Okay, so the EV policy is including the two-wheeler and four-wheeler, combining all the available vehicles in the electronic market. Okay, so there is a compensation or incentive available for a two-wheeler with battery capacity up to 3 kilowatts. So basically, it doesn't go by the brand or by the value of the vehicle. So it depends purely on the capacity of the battery. So talking about two-wheelers with up to 3 kilowatt battery, there is an incentive of 25,000 towards the consumer end. The end user will get the benefit of 25,000. Suppose if he is buying a two-wheeler, which is like the battery's capacity is 3 kilowatt, and the worth it works around 1,25,000. So he will get the benefit of 125,000 instead of paying 1,25,000. He'll be paying 1 lakh rupees. So there he saves 25,000. That is one motive, one thing to motivate customers to fall for EVs. Now, moving further, all incentives to be given directly to the manufacturer. So they don't take advance payment from the customer, and then the customer has to take the hassle and talking with the government to get their money back into their account. No, so it is an initiative taken by Maharashtra government towards two-wheeler. The similar thing is like they are also offering the for four-wheelers. So, uh, I mean, firstly, as you know, like 30 kilowatt battery capacity vehicles, there is only one available in the market, or like only one manufacturer who provides a 30 kilowatt battery, which is Tata Nexon. Then there is the other product also with the Tata. There is an electric car in that, which has the lower capacity. There is 30 kilowatt. Other than Tata, the two other larger manufacturer in who shares the larger numbers in EVs, there is MG, there is Hyundai as well. Talking about Hyundai's Kona Electric, it has the battery capacity of 39.2 kilowatt, where the MG stands with 44.4 kilowatt. So these two cars are completely goes out of incentives, but yet they are considered as a premium SUVs because they are above 4 meter cars, and where the Nexon is a sub 4 meter compact SUV. Hence, it falls under into a different segment where the price is also decreased in a way like
Yeah,
I think Kona goes around
understood.
about 25 lakhs, and I think MGZS goes around 27 lakhs something. So you can say, I mean, like almost like 8 to 10 lakh gap between Nexon and other EVs available in the market. Hence, people are falling for the uh, Nexon, Tata Nexon. Last time when there was a meeting held in Governor House, Mumbai. Okay, luckily I got to be the part of it, and I have noted down some things from there. Like according to the government, they're planning to install 1,500 charging stations in Mumbai, and these are
That's
like
amazing.
going to be a fast charging. So these are all theories. Okay, hear me out first, then we'll discuss about it further. So
Yes.
1,500 charging stations in Mumbai, 500 in Pune, 150 units of fast charging options are to be installed in Nagpur, 150 in Nashik, 75 units in Aurangabad, 30 units in Amravati, 20 units in Sholapur. Okay, covering up major highways Mumbai, Pune, Mumbai, Nashik, Mumbai, Nagpur, and Pune, Nashik. All these highways to be covered up within the range. So far, initially, the government is taking the authorities to install all these chargers. Now, coming back to the running criteria and the kilometer range. See, definitely, we are aware about the if you see the overall average kilometer run in full charge promised by the company and the actual run. Okay, the ARS certification is different and the practicality is quite different compared to what they have claimed and what they are getting. So, where the Tata Nexon claims to give a customer run up to 300-kilometer range. So, as I was saying, if the Nexon promises to deliver a 300-kilometer range, it only gives you around 180-kilometer range, where the Kona Electric's company's claim is 452 kilometers range, and the similar with MGZS AV goes up to 400 kilometer. The actual kilometer range will be around 300 to 325 kilometer, depend upon the driving situation. Now, all these parameters, considering it, the Indian market works very differently. First thing we need to understand why people are not showing so much interest in EVs. So, if a customer who is interested to invest sum of 20 lakh rupees into cars, they think very differently. Like, in a layman's language, अगर मैं 20 लाख रुपया लगा रहा हूँ और फिर मेरी किलोमीटर की रेंज इतनी रहेगी, तो फिर मतलब even though irrespective of how far every day they will travel or how often do they travel to different or longer destination is a different discussion overall. But they will think at that table when they are sitting and discussing about the EVs. So these are the things like when I say to a customer that you are investing 25 lakh rupees, you will be able to travel up to 300 to 325 kilometers within the single charge. The customer will definitely question me, "Yeah, 25 lakh rupees if I'm investing, and why I'm getting only 300 kilometers? So what happens after 300 kilometers?" It's a very silly question. So same thing when you're using a ICE car, like a petrol or diesel car, you get a similar range. Like you have a 100-liter fuel, so you can only travel up to the mileage that will be offered by the fuel, right?
Yes.
Afterwards, you'll have to think about it. Either you have to make a pre-decision before the fuel tanks gets empty, you have to refill it. So same thing happens to the electric cars. Before you run out of the electricity, you'll have to recharge the vehicle. So these recharging
Yes.
options has to be provided to the customers as you guys are doing a taking the part and providing a solution to find out the charger. The main question remains here that how often do they get to recharge their vehicles? Okay, there are companies who are offering multiple charger options. There are companies who are offering only one or two charging options, such as Hyundai Nexon, Tata Nexon comes with one charger provided by the company, a portable charger, which a customer can carry along with them anywhere they go, and they use the household electricity and they plug in the plug. It has a bit of a 16 ampere plug size, and they can recharge their vehicle within the span of 8 to 10 hours. So that's a different story overall. When talking about Hyundai or MG ZSEV, these companies are providing two types of charger along with the car. One is a portable charger similar to what Tata provides. The other one is a wall mount charger. The wall mount charger requires a different kind of supply. The household electricity supply is limited between 2.5 to 3 kilowatt, where the wall mount charger requires a 7.2 kilowatt. Okay, the portable charger basically provided with the company is to help you during a emergency situation. If you go somewhere and you do miscalculation, you know, so in this kind of situation, you should not be stuck. But it takes a longer time to recharge the vehicle. For example, having a 30 kilowatt battery capacity, I think Tata Nexon takes 8 hours time with the portable charger to recharge the vehicle, where the Hyundai Kona takes 19 hours time to recharge the vehicle by utilizing the portable charger. The same thing happens to the MG ZS EV as well, where I mean we are utilizing, but there is an alternative provided by MG ZS EV and Hyundai. So far, I'm talking about not including the luxury brands where the Audi also has an electric car and Merc also has an electric car. So I'm not familiar with these cars. What do they provide? Some things that they do provide two types of chargers. One is a wall mount charger, the other one is a portable charger. Talking about wall mount charger, it requires a lot of things to get installed at customers' premises. For example, if a customer is living in a society, they require to have a permission letter from the society to install that charger. Then there was an electrician pre-visit who will guide them where they can install the charger. It has preconditions like there has to be space left from the earth. It has to be 1 meter above from the right or the left. It has to be 1 meter left out this space. It will be installed in the middle of the wall. So these kind of challenges that customer gets to in case if he wants to install the charger. As of now, looking at the market, there are not a lot of fast charging options available. Customer will consider this wall mount charger as a fast charging option because it takes 6 hours time to charge the vehicle compared to the fast charging. It does it in a way faster. Plus, customer has this thing with the control is in customer's hand. Like if I get a car, I want to recharge my vehicle, I can do it in my premises, in my parking, in my garage, anytime I want to. Now, when people will be interested in buying electric cars, the main challenge will be the time span invested during fast charging as well. As of now, the Hyundai Kona takes 57 minutes time to charge on a faster charger. Okay, in a DC charger, it takes 57 minutes from 0 to 80%. Further 80% can be done in let's say 25 to 30 minutes. But initially 0 to 80% it goes in 57 minutes, which is a good amount of time. But still that 57 minutes, a customer what he will do? Will he be sitting in the car wasting his time? So that's the time consumption, another challenge for the customer. Now, what you guys have done in here in the application, I can see is quite interesting. Okay, you have marked all these places where the fast charging options are available. If I'm not wrong, that's what you did, right? What happens if the market has larger number of AVs available? Okay, currently, if you go to a CNG station, what happens there? You see a long queue, right? So for
Yeah.
yellow number, like in some areas there are two queues. With yellow number plate with commercial vehicles, there is a different queue for an individual user, for an individual buyer. With a white number plate, you have a different, like they don't have to stand in queue and get it done. So the same thing will happen with the EVs also. But in fact, if you see the CNG takes, I think not more than 10 minutes. So what happens if the queue is the time period is 57 minutes? Isn't it a trouble? Like the queue will be more. So you need to make something like a यहाँ पर or at this particular location they have this many charging options.